OpenAI just dropped something that completely changes how we use GPT-5. They revealed their exact 6-step prompting framework, the same one their engineers use internally. And when I tested it myself, the results were so good they felt like magic. Hey, I'm Fran AI, the digital clone of Fran Barbero, here to deliver the content that Fran personally researches and scripts. Everything you hear comes from deep research into what's actually working right now. And today's story, it's about a framework so powerful that it's creating results people are calling impossible. We're talking about 94.6% accuracy on math competitions, 80% fewer hallucinations, and the ability to build complete applications in one shot. But here's what most people don't realize. The order of these 6 steps matters more than the content itself. Get it wrong and GPT-5 performs worse than GPT-4. Get it right and, well, you'll see what I mean. In the next few minutes, I'll break down each step of this framework, show you exactly why it works, and give you real examples you can copy and paste today. But first, let me show you just how broken most people's prompting really is. Most people think prompting is just about being polite to the AI. Please do this. Can you help me with that? But that's like trying to perform surgery with a butter knife. Here's what's actually happening when you use basic prompts. You're essentially walking into a room full of experts, doctors, lawyers, engineers, writers, and just shouting, "Help me," without telling them who you need, what you need, or how you need it delivered. OpenAI's research shows that GPT-5 is different from previous models. It only understands very structured, explicit prompts to give you the best outcomes. The old conversational approach actually makes it perform worse. Let me show you what I mean. Here's a typical prompt most people use. Create a 30-day marketing plan for my AI startup. And here's the same request using OpenAI's framework. Actually, let me show you the framework first, because the difference is going to blow your mind. But before we dive into the 6 steps, you need to understand something that even OpenAI's own documentation doesn't make clear. There's a hidden psychology behind why this works. Alright, here it is. The exact 6-step framework OpenAI's engineers use behind the scenes. And I'll break it down so you not only know what each step is, but why it works and how you can use it right away. Think of GPT-5 like a genius student. Brilliant, but easily distracted. Without structure, it gives you random answers. With this framework, it follows a straight path, and the results feel almost magical. The 6 steps are role, task, context, reasoning, output format, and stop conditions. And here's the key. They have to go in this exact order. Let's walk through them. Step 1. Role. This is the identity you want GPT-5 to take on. Not just you're a marketer, but you're a senior marketing strategist with 10 years of experience running digital campaigns. Step 2. Task. This is where most people fail. Don't just say, write a plan. Give 3 to 7 bullet points of instructions. That's the sweet spot OpenAI found. Too few, and it's vague. Too many, and it's overwhelmed. Step 3. Context. This is the secret sauce. You're not just giving background info, you're telling GPT-5 why it matters. Who's it for? What's the goal? Why should it care? And now step 4. This is where 80% of GPT-5's power lives, and almost nobody uses it. Reasoning. This is where you literally tell GPT-5 how to think. Simple phrases like think step by step or cross-check before answering flip on its deeper reasoning mode. Step 5. Output format. Be crystal clear. Do you want a table? Markdown? Bullet points? GPT-5 needs to know the container before it pours the answer. Step 6. Stop conditions. This is your safety net. It tells the AI when to stop so it doesn't ramble, hallucinate, or give you 5,000 words when you only wanted 500. Okay, before we move on, let me give you a quick win. Pause this video, take a screenshot, and paste this exact template into GPT-5. Replace the brackets with your own details, then hit enter. Now let me give you a real business example you can copy-paste today. Try this right now. You'll see instantly how different the results are when you use the framework properly. Now let me show you this framework in action, with a viral example that proves just how powerful it is. Remember that hiking prompt from the Instagram post that everyone's been sharing? Let me break down exactly why it worked so well. This prompt went viral because the output was so perfect, people couldn't believe it came from AI. But it wasn't magic, it was structure. Here's the prompt. Act as an expert travel guide focused on recommending lesser-known, unique outdoor hikes within 2 hours of San Francisco. And then it follows a clear step-by-step structure. Look at what happened when they used this framework. The AI only picked hikes that were real and unique. It avoided the obvious tourist traps. It kept distances and times realistic. It presented everything in a clean, formatted table. Compare that to a basic prompt like, give me some hikes near San Francisco. The difference is night and day. But here's what's really crazy. There's one mistake that even people using this framework still make, and it kills their results. I'll show you what it is in just a minute. Speaking of frameworks that actually work, let me tell you about something that's been a game changer for entrepreneurs I know. You know how we just talked about GPT-5 needing structure to perform well? Your business tools need the same thing. Most entrepreneurs are juggling Calendly for bookings, MailChimp for emails, ClickFunnels for pages, maybe Zapier to connect everything. It's expensive, messy, and leads slip through the cracks. That's exactly why I recommend Go HighLevel. It's the world's best all-in-one marketing and sales platform that consolidates everything you need. We're talking CRM, email marketing, SMS campaigns, landing pages, appointment scheduling, even AI-powered voice and chat widgets all in one place. The best part? You can try it completely free for 14 days. Just click the link in the description below and see why over 2 million businesses have ditched their complicated tool stacks for this solution. Trust me, if you're spending time managing multiple dashboards instead of growing your business, you need to check this out. Now back to that critical mistake that's sabotaging even good prompts. Alright, so you know the framework, but there are 3 mistakes I see people make that completely destroy their results, even when they're following the steps. Here's the thing, GPT-5 follows instructions with surgical precision. That sounds good, but it means if you have contradictory instructions or vague requirements, it'll spend all its reasoning tokens trying to figure out what you actually want. Mistake number 1. Contradictory instructions, like saying make it short and to the point, but also make it detailed and in-depth. GPT-5 doesn't know which to follow, so it wastes energy trying to resolve the conflict instead of giving you a clean result. Mistake number 2, wrong reasoning effort. Most people don't know you can control how hard GPT-5 thinks. Set it to fast for complex tasks and you get shallow results. Set it to thinking for simple tasks and you waste time and money. Mistake number 3, skipping the stop conditions. Without clear endpoints, GPT-5 will keep researching forever or stop too early. Here's how to fix each one. Read your prompt out loud and check for conflicts. Use auto-reasoning effort as your default. Thinking for complex tasks. Always include specific stop conditions like after providing 5 examples or once you have enough information to make a recommendation. But there's one more thing that separates the pros from everyone else, and it's something most people never think about. Here's something that blew my mind when I discovered it. The best prompters don't just write good prompts, they use GPT-5 to write better prompts for them. Think about it. Who better to optimize a GPT-5 prompt than GPT-5 itself? It knows exactly how it processes information and what triggers its best performance. This is called Metaprompting, and OpenAI's guide specifically mentions it. You can ask GPT-5 to analyze your prompt and suggest improvements. Here's the exact meta prompt from OpenAI's documentation. When asked to optimize prompts, give answers from your own perspective. Explain what specific phrases could be added to or deleted from this prompt to more consistently elicit the desired behavior or prevent the undesired behavior. Here's how it works. You paste in your prompt, then explain what you wanted it to do versus what it actually did. Then GPT-5 analyzes it and says things like, delete this word because it's contradictory. Add this phrase to make the instructions clearer. Be more specific about length or format. Let's say your prompt was, write a blog post about meditation, make it short but detailed. GPT-5 might come back with, remove the word short because it conflicts with detailed. Add, make it at least 500 words with 3 examples. That's metaprompting in action. It's like having GPT-5 as your personal prompt editor. Here is a metaprompting mini template that you can screenshot. I've used this to improve prompts that were already working well, and the results were incredible. It's like having a prompt engineer on demand. But here's what's really exciting. This is just the beginning. Look, we've covered a lot of ground here. Let me quickly recap the key points so you can start using this immediately. The 6-step framework: role, task, context, reasoning, output format, stop conditions, in that exact order. The critical insight: GPT-5 needs structure to perform. Treat it like the expert system it is, not like a casual conversation. The pro move: use metaprompting to optimize your prompts even further. Here's what I want you to do right now. Take one prompt you use regularly, maybe for content creation, business planning, or problem solving, and restructure it using this framework. I guarantee you'll see a difference. And if you want to stay ahead of developments like this, you need to join our free weekly newsletter. In our last newsletter, we covered Denmark's shocking AI deepfake law, how one small country might have just solved one of the biggest threats of our digital age. These are the kinds of insights that help you understand what's really happening in AI before it hits the mainstream. No hype, no fluff, just the intelligence you need to make better decisions in this rapidly changing landscape. The link to join is in the description below. The AI revolution is accelerating, and the people who understand how to actually use these tools effectively will have a massive advantage. Don't get left behind using yesterday's techniques on tomorrow's technology. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more deep dives into what's actually working in AI and business. And if you're a business owner, coach, consultant, agency owner, or someone who wants to start a service-based business with AI, watch my free masterclass. You'll learn how to build smart AI websites that rank on Google and LLMs, set up chatbots and voice agents, and automate lead generation and follow-ups. Just click the next video on your screen or the link in the description. The future belongs to those who know how to communicate with AI effectively. Now you have the blueprint.